So today I'm going to be talking about the 6 weight loss mistakes you're probably making and help you make some changes to your life starting today. So if you've been riding that yo-yo train of weight loss and you're ready to finally find a way of eating that you can do forever, then this video is for you. So mistake number 1 seems obvious, you're eating too much. So what does that mean? Okay, so you're eating more calories than your body needs. You maybe are eating really great and healthful foods and you're just eating too much of it. Maybe you're eating too much junk food, which can affect your brain's hunger cues to say, oh, I'm full now. When eating that bag of Doritos, when you eat that serving size, your belly's not really full yet, so it keeps saying, yes, I want more. So there are a lot of things that can go into eating too much food for your body, and those are a couple of examples. Other ways may generally be things like not being mindful of your meals throughout the day. You're, consuming 1,000 calories at 8 p.m. You're getting in like so much activity that you equate that to earning more food, and then you overindulge at the end of the day because you've worked out that day. So there are a lot of reasons why we're eating too much, but just recognizing that this might be one of the mistakes you're making and maybe making some changes to your diet. And starting with a balanced plate is the way to get there. Making sure that you're getting 1 to 2 vegetable servings at every meal. If you are eating that many vegetables regularly, 1, your stomach is going to be full. You're going to get the micronutrients you need, so your body is going to feel better. And then just in general, if that stomach's full, you're eating a little bit less of everything else that may contain more calories and may contain less healthful ingredients. All right, mistake number 2 is you're not eating enough protein. This is so common for women, more so than men, but it is common all around. Particularly in the American diet, it's a high carbohydrate and high trans fatty diet. So being mindful of how much protein am I actually eating? So sometimes instead of starting at calories with clients, we'll start with protein. Let's just monitor how much you're eating for a week or 2 and see where we're at. So the dietary allowances say that at minimum, you should be getting 0.4 grams of protein per pound of body weight. I don't know about you, but I don't want to do just the bare minimum. So if weight loss is your goal, you need to be up in that 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If your goal is to build muscle, you need to be in that range as well. Men may require a little bit of a different range. So why does protein help? Okay, well, protein helps to build muscle. The more muscle we have, the higher our metabolic rate is, the more calories we're burning on a regular basis. The protein helps to heal our muscles. So as we are working out, we're getting some healing and recovery happening in order for those muscles to get bigger and stronger. It also keeps you full longer. So again, having that balanced plate helps you to maintain how full you are throughout the day. It keeps you from reaching for that bag of cookies or chips or whatever a less healthy option might be and going crazy with it versus being mindful of, ooh, I really want to have this, I'm going to have 1 serving. Protein also has positive effects on our blood lipids, so your cholesterol levels, and on your blood sugar levels. It helps to prevent spiking. Mistake number 3 is you are drinking too much. So alcohol is a personal choice if it's something that you choose to incorporate in your regular lifestyle. But keeping in mind that if you're drinking frequently, it may be impacting your goal of weight loss. So keeping in mind that if you are going to have an alcoholic beverage, those calories have to come from somewhere else. And we never want to take those calories from protein. You'll want to take those from carbohydrates or fats throughout the day. That's why we don't want drinking to be a regular thing, because every day you'll be needing to take away food calories from your daily requirements in order to meet your goals. Think about when having a drink that is just sort of hitting pause on the fat loss phase. So it doesn't mean it can't be done. It just means that your progress might be a little bit slower, or that depending on how much you're drinking, you might actually be hitting pause. Mistake number 4 is not strength training. So women do very well with lifting weights, It helps to aid them in weight loss. It helps with the ultimate body composition changes that people are actually after when they say, I want to be lean, I want to be toned. So this is something that is really important for overall fat loss. If you absolutely hate weightlifting, you've tried it and you don't like it, I definitely strive for people to do an exercise that they enjoy. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you've never tried it or you've only tried it once, you really need to give it a try. You need to be consistent with it. You need to have a plan. 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week is all you need to see some benefits. If you're worried about getting bulky, stop. Getting bulky does not happen overnight. It happens with years of hard work. It happens with years of moderate to heavy lifting and eating plenty of food. Mistake number 5, you are not paying attention to biofeedback. So by this, I mean sleep, stress, energy levels, muscle soreness. And you may want to include a few other things if you have any medical conditions. So things like migraine headaches, abdominal bloating, any symptom that might be affected by your nutrition and your exercise. It's helpful to track that and see what's helping and what's not. So I like to do a 0 to 10 approach of scoring how I'm feeling. It's a quick, easy way to monitor weeks of time and see how I might be progressing. It also helps to know if you are constantly having poor sleep, stress levels, energy levels, then the scale's probably not going to budge too much for you. And we need to reevaluate what's going on in your life and what can be adjusted to fit your current lifestyle. And mistake number 6, my favorite, you don't know how to stop dieting. So when we use the word diet, it simply means the way we eat. However, if you're in a calorie deficit phase because you're working on weight loss, you are going to rebound when you go back to eating either how you used to, or if you begin to eat more than your body has become accustomed to over the last 6 or 12 weeks. So with that in mind, 1, let's work on something that's sustainable. What can you do forever? That way you're not slipping back into old ways. So with that, we try to prevent being super restrictive with your diet, still having small amounts of any food that you like. No food is off limits unless you make the choice that it is because it's better for your overall health. Think like lactose intolerance, gluten sensitivities, allergies to a particular food. Just being mindful of this is your body and your decisions. There's no need to restrict completely if you are not having any symptoms. So the other thing that happens is at some point, no more than 12 weeks is what we recommend, you've got to stop working on weight loss and bring those calories back up to what your body needs to just maintain, and then work on the goal of maintaining your weight without gaining weight. Another option is to move into a reverse diet, which means you slowly, over weeks and months, increase how much food you're eating to prepare yourself for a weight loss or fat loss phase later down the road. This is super helpful for people who have been under eating, whether it's intentional or unintentional, over weeks, months, or even years to help their body kind of rebound and then get ready for that fat loss phase. This is helpful for people either significantly overweight. You can't lose 100 pounds all at once. It's going to be a year-long, 2 years, 3-year-long process to lose that weight healthfully and sustainably. This is also helpful for athletes who may have been training, working on aesthetic goals and trying to lose some body fat, and now it's time to get back to where they were before. And so in order to prevent a surge in weight gain, we do that process slowly. So I would love to hear in the comments what you learned today, what was helpful, and tell me what else you want to hear.